Hello and welcome back to Aiden's Disc Golf. Today is going to be a bag update. I know it's been like a few days, but I just had a bit too much discs and not a lot of room. So I'm going to go through my updated bag. Starting with the putting putters. Are still the same, Brody Roaches. I added a R Pro AVR as like throwing putter. And I still have the Get Freaky Zone. All my mids are the same, except for one. Now, most of you are going to hate me for this, but it's just something about the Buzzz SS that just feels good in my hand. I just really don't know what. I used to bag 2 of them earlier. I don't know, it's just something about them. And then for fairways, I still have the Leopard 3, T-Bird 3, T-Bird, 3 Valkyries, Maverick. And I took out a Maverick, the Prime Wrist Maverick, because with just like a little bit of dirt on it, it was just get it like too gripping, like it kind of like a sandpaper feel. And I took out the White Express and put in a blue one. It's a bit more stable than the white one. And I took out the white ESP nuke and just kept the Z-Line nuke. And now I'm gonna go throw them right now. Starting off with that R Pro AVR. And I've not had a warm-up shot yet, so we're gonna see how it goes. It was a pretty nice throw for the first time throwing that thing. And that was probably about like 50% power. So next up, Get Freaky Zone. Forehand. Just a little early release. Next up, ESP Meteor backhand. I'll try to throw this flat. But just a little lower than I wanted to. Next up, Champion Rock 3 backhand. Kind of did like a early release. Next up, DX Rock forehand. So I still need to work on my forehands. Next up is the Buzzz backhand. That went fairly straight. Next up, Buzzz SS first throw in a while, backhand, flat. A little early on the release, but it would do. Next up, fairways. Star Leopard 3, backhand. Nice little skip at the end. Next up, T-Bird 3, factory second plastic. Flat. And I don't know if the camera caught that, but it skipped off of the AVR, the R Pro AVR, which was not on purpose. And next up, Banshee. It was pretty good. Next up, Express. First throw. And this one's pretty brand new too. This is gonna be a backhand flat. Gonna hit my arm coming across. Next up, Valkyrie. And this shot I'm up, and the grenade I'm gonna do was suggested by Jay McMorris, and he said do a grenade with that stupid as heck blue disc. So that's what I'm gonna do with this. Hopefully the camera can capture it. Now pretty much just went straight up and back down. Wasn't that surprised off of it. Next up, Star Valkyrie, forehand. Little early release, but I'll make do with it. Next up, a white DX Valkyrie backhand. And most of my backhand shots are going to be flat, or try to be flat. But that's pretty good. Next up, Maverick backhand. A little too low for my liking, but it still do. Next up, Champion T-Bird backhand. Slight anhyzer. Nice little anhyzer flex shot type thing. Next up, Flare. I'm gonna try to throw it like that much anhyzer, because it's pretty overstable. Since it's pretty much almost like a Firebird. And as you can see, it pretty much just came right out of it in the first 20 feet or so. Next up, let's go Star Beast flat backhand. It did a slight grip lock on it, but it would do. Next up, MVP Wave backhand flat, like usual. That's probably a good 320 or so. 320 feet. Next up, Prototype Hades. Flat, like usual. I don't know why I keep saying it. A little bit nose up, so I need to work on that. Next up, DX Destroyer flat, and this is probably like my most neutral flying destroyer. This is gonna be a forehand. a little too low. Next up, another DX Destroyer backhand. Nice little flex shot out of it. Next up, Star Destroyer backhand with some anhyzer. It didn't really flex over as I wanted it to, but still did. Next up is Z-Line Crank backhand full power shot. That's really good. 330 or so. I don't know. Next up, well, last up, Drumless Pro Nuke Grenade. A little early release, but I'm actually gonna throw my putting putters. Backhand roach. That thing dropped like a mother. Next up, blue roach. Forehand. Turned over, which was pretty nice. But yeah, that includes my in the bag and throwing. Until next, and probably gonna film like another video after this. So until next time, keep putting.